And then went ahead to study broadcast journalism at GIJ. She even attempted the Mentor reality show at a point in time. It didn't work. But now she is attempting a singathon for the Guinness World Records. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Afua Asantewaa Aduonum. Afia, welcome to Showbiz A to Z.
Thank you so much for having me.
Are you feeling okay? Are you well? Are you fine?
I'm recovering.
Recovering from what?
I mean, I thought I was doing something in my corner, sharing stuff with my TikTok followers and all that. Because I made an initial announcement somewhere in September when I applied. But it didn't get the needed attention. I thought, probably they thought I was just kidding or joking. So I went back to inform them that what I told them that they kept asking me has finally been approved. It has happened.
Oh, wow.
And then I went to bed. I woke up and I'm like, I'm not dead yet. Like, I can still feel myself. And I'm all over.
Is this me?
I'm all over the place as if they have announced my death or something. I didn't believe it. So I've recovered anyway. I'm fine.
Okay. Before we get into that, please tell us who you are. Myself.
but you just did that.
this is just something small. Who are you?
Okay, so I have a great sense of humor. I love music.
Okay.
Should I say I'm not so much of an indoor person.
Okay.
But I'm a very young girl, 33.
Oh, wow.
And I have 3 beautiful girls.
Wow.
And what else do you want to know?
More.
Hey.
The food you like. You're writing myself. The food you like best.
I like local meals, plantain with kontomire.
Okay.
And I love to travel.
Okay.
I love to be uncomfortable.
You love to be uncomfortable.
In terms of work.
You like more pressure.
I don't like staying at a comfort zone for too long.
So you want more work, moving around.
I need to make something happen. That's me.
Wow. Your parents, where you grew up?
Yeah, my parents are alive. My mom is listening. She's in California.
Okay.
My dad is here.
Okay.
And my brother is also here. My sister is in Cali. And yeah, we are just 3. Basically.
For how long have you been singing?
I'm not a musician.
Do you sing?
Yes. I mean, passionately at home, at work, driving around, TikTok. I sing.
Bathroom.
Do you sing at church?
Growing up.
Growing up.
But not anymore.
But now you don't go to church.
On and on because of the work and the trips, But when I travel, I enter churches. Yeah.
You enter.
I enter.
Wow. So prior to this whole thing, I heard you even went to mentor.
Oh, acho.
When was that?
After school. Yes, after school.
After secondary school.
Senior
high school. You went to mentor.
Yes.
Why?
Because I love music, and it's terrible now. But before, I used to really sing but after what Mark told me, I didn't pay attention to
which
music.
Mark?
Okay, sorry. After
Honorable Deputy Minister of Tourism,
Mark Okweku Mante
told me that
I should take my beauty to pageantry. I decided to drink cold water and mess up my voice because it wasn't good enough. That's what
you didn't perform well during the audition.
I wish we could get that video.
It didn't go well, eh?
Well, he was the judge then, and they knew what they wanted.
How did you judge yourself?
The confit I went there with from the house.
And your friends were giving you vim. You can do it.
Nobody knew.
Wow.
Even if they find the video, it's my face that will let them know it's me. But the body was different, and I was very slim.
Wow.
Yeah.
So why did you want to go to mentor? For what? At that time?
Oh, but I already told you that I could. I even had the song.
You wanted to become a musician? Wait.
Yes.
Because most people who go into those shows want to become musicians.
Definitely. I even had a song play on Hit FM.
How many songs? 1?
2.
2 songs?
Yeah.
On Hit FM. Which year was this?
It's 2008 or 2009.
Was it a nice song?
You are daring me. You just want me to
did
say.
they play it though?
Oh yeah, it was aired. I can remember I had about 3 calls that your song is on air, but it didn't last for long. They didn't know who was it or whatever.
Wow. So from that time, what killed the interest in your music?
I just told you now.
No.
Honorable Minister's words.
No.
He said I should go to pageantry, and I did.
So you went to pageantry. Which one?
Yes, so I participated in Miss Tourism Ghana and I played second.
Which year?
2014.
Okay. Why that too? Because of Mark's advice?
No, so I love pageantry. I started watching Miss World, Miss Universe and all that at a very tender age. So I loved that. But I'm a multi-talented person. I love to explore. So I would say that he drew my attention about 90% towards the pageantry as well. So yeah, I give him the credit. Let me say that.
Okay. So this particular singathon, what inspired the move?
All right. So in July, even prior to July, I heard of neighboring countries' attempt. That's Hilda
Nigeria.
Bassi's
Okay,
attempt.
Hilda.
And I saw how far it went, the mileage and everything. But theirs was cooking. Of course, many will say that Nigerians don't have a problem with their music now. So, but she chose cooking. So I saw the extent at which the whole world's attention was on Nigeria. And I've been hearing and listening to conversations about Ghanaian music, how to get Ghanaian music, the debates, the fights, the ins. I'm like, so they talk, and nothing is happening. They sit, they talk, the next day it's about Ghanaian music, but nothing happens. So why don't I use this passion and this determination to promote Ghanaian music? Because of course, if I make this attempt, everybody would want to know what Ghanaian music is, why did she choose Ghanaian music, what kind of songs is she even going to do? I mean, the research will start. Because now if you pick your phone and you type on YouTube, give me popular Ghanaian songs, the list you have, I can bet you the very first 10 will be Nigerian artists. Before they descend to Ghanaians. You understand?
Yeah.
So this attempt will create the awareness, will prompt people to find out what exactly and why I chose to do this for the Ghanaian music industry.
Wow. So how did you apply?
I went
what
on
was
their
the
website.
process? Okay.
And I have to read and find out what Guinness is about. And then I did. So they give you all the guidelines, make sure what you're going into, this, that. And then when you finally agree, you can proceed to apply.
Okay.
But they will tell you if you apply, it will take about 12 weeks. It will take about 12 weeks for them to respond.
12 weeks?
Yes. So I did my calculation, and I know that the 12 weeks will definitely end somewhere November for them to give me my very first response. But fortunately, the response came in about 2-3 weeks.
Earlier?
Yes. And I said, but they told me they received millions of entries. So why this early? So I responded. They asked why I want to do this, and I explained like I just did. Are you doing this for business purposes? If it's for business purposes, they have their rules and regulations. I said, no, I'm doing this for charity and awareness creating purposes for the Ghanaian music industry. And then they said, okay, they will get back. Again, 12 weeks. And I said, okay. Again, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
There was an MOU.
They cleaned the one.
There was an MOU for me to express my consent on their various, they need to tell you what you cannot do with their logo, their brand and all that. If you agree, then another 12 weeks, you wait to see if indeed they will accept or not. So I did. And this time it took 3 weeks. I said, now the 12 weeks is actually working. Unfortunately, they had replied me in November. So the day I saw the
You
email
didn't see the
was
mail?
6 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was actually scared and nervous. I didn't want to go in there and see denied. So I didn't want to even open my mail at all because I saw 2 weeks, now 3 weeks. We are going to about a month. I was scared. So I don't know what happened on Monday. I just decided to go into my mail, and there it was that they have accepted. And what even made me cry was good luck, and we are expecting your evidence. So that was the entire process for me. So I don't know why God is rushing this, but it's for a purpose, because each and every day someone is trying to attempt it. So the earlier the better.
Yeah.
We have 105 now. You don't know who is attempting elsewhere trying to do 120. So if it's this early, I'm sure it's for a purpose, definitely.
Did you pay any money?
No. So they said if you want express, you have to pay. I said I won't pay.
There was express.
Yes.
How many
priority.
weeks for that?
It takes 5 days for them to respond.
Express.
Eh.
Uncle Ben.
Is it a condition to drink a bottle of Guinness?
No, so you know that a lot of people make the attempt. They send in entries, and it's like for you to have that quick response, the team needs to ignore this number of people just to pay attention to you. So that one you have to, commit.
Okay. I was asking because of how yours came
I
earlier.
didn't pay
than-
anything.
Wow. When I posted your artwork, somebody came to comment that she just wants to become popular.
Oh, me. And I'll not sleep. There are so many ways to become popular in Ghana. There are so many ways to become popular in Ghana. I mean, I do events. I've produced and hosted my own show on TV before. I can twerk, but I choose not to.
Oh, you can.
I can barely. Like
You can
what?
do almost everything. Eh?
But I've decided not to sleep for 4 days, and you think I want fame? No. I'm even thinking about that whole stress. I'm yet to, accept it, but it comes with it anyway. But that is not my main focus. I mean, my family is there. I saw my dad cry yesterday. He doesn't even know how I'm going to pull this through, but he has to be there throughout the 4 days. I'm sure he's not going to sleep too. Why would I put everybody through this stress just because of my personal gains? This is for Ghana music industry. I can choose to write a letter now that I don't think I can do this.
Who is going to allow you not to do it?
No, if Ghanaians think this is for fame, okay, then let's end it.
The way we make war, you are going to pull out or something.
I'm just saying
And
that
then
if that is what they
don't just
think,
say.
It doesn't matter what they say.
Exactly. I don't really care.
Great. You don't really care. Let me come to in-house.
Let me ask you. Will
don't
they
ask
give
me.
me money?
Don't ask me.
Okay.
Don't ask me questions. I don't answer questions.
Okay.
Uncle Ken. Yeah. Afua wants to sing for 4 days non-stop. You have breaks.
It's actually 4 days, 9 hours.
4 days,
Okay.
9 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, the 9 hours cannot be called a day. That's
Okay.
why we keep saying 4 days.
So almost 5 days.
Not quite.
No,
Not quite.
not quite.
Okay.
It's
9,
not even-
12.
it's not
Okay.
even 4.5. So.
4 days and small.
9 hours is more. Huh?
I think
But okay.
Asantewaa is a very brave.
She is. She is.
You
She
know,
is.
to even try to do this, and from her explanation as to why she wants to do it, I think the whole music industry should be behind her,
I think so.
because this is a very, 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 very good opportunity to put Ghanaian music out there to the world.
Yeah. Focus attention.
The attention is going to be on her. I don't think she's a professional singer.
No,
Are you?
I'm not.
No, I don't think she is. And I think it's because the rules allow her to do what she's going to do. Because they're not looking for professional singing.
Okay. Okay.
You know, they're just looking at how you can sustain
And the number of songs.
and the number of songs that you're going to be doing, you know, with the attempt.
Yes.
Asantewaa, I'd like to ask you, how is the music going to be presented to you? Are you going to have a disc jockey playing the music while you sing? Because I'm sure it's going to be mostly instrumentals.
Yeah,
for
like
you
in a
to
karaoke
sing.
form.
In a karaoke form for you to sing on.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So are you going to have a disc jockey or
It has
disc
to-
jockeys?
No, you can't trust him, and I don't know how strong and ready they are, like I am preparing to be able to do those hours with me. So we want to program the songs.
Okay.
And a song can be repeated after 4 hours.
Oh,
So
so you mean you sing,
Sing along.
so if
and after 4 hours you can repeat a song
so
that you
if
have
50,
already.
50 songs will give us 4 hours.
Right.
Those 50 songs you can start from one again,
Again,
after 4
after
hours.
4 hours.
Oh, I see.
So
I see.
so let me get this clear. They'll play instrumentals underneath without
Yeah.
without the
Yeah.
without the
but,
voice.
I mean, the current record holder, when you watch his
Yeah.
videos and stuff, he had a book and a laptop which
Okay.
contains lyrics.
Okay.
But we want to project to make it much more easier.
Okay.
So the lyrics will be projected for you.
Yeah, just
to-
like singing a karaoke in
Okay. Okay.
anywhere.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Nice. And what types of songs are you going to sing? Genres of songs or music?
I stated that Ghanaian songs, so gospel, high life, hip life, Afrobeat, any Ghanaian songs that I am comfortable with.
Have you already made your choice?
I've made some selections. We
Some.
have about 600 now.
Already?
Yes.
600 now.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I have to play the song. They said it shouldn't be less than 2 minutes, but you can exceed 2 minutes, depending if you really can sing the whole song.
Right.
So I have to sit down, play all the songs, and sing to 2 minutes at most.
At most. Okay. Okay.
So I stop at 2 minutes at every song to confirm that this song is okay for me. That's
Right.
what we've done to get the numbers that I just told you.
Are there some songs that you would go the full hog?
Yeah, especially the female artists.
Wow.
Okay.
Let me come to Uncle Ben.
Yeah, I think one very crucial question that she needs to answer is: Is Ben Braco on your list?
If not, yeah, go ahead and pick some songs.
Yeah, but I think it's a very laudable thing. You know, even supposing that she was looking for fame, so what? She's doing something great for herself, her country, and the music.
And greater fame for
Yes.
the music
Yes.
industry.
So
Yes.
what's wrong with fame? There's nothing
There is
wrong
nothing
with fame,
wrong
especially if you
with-
do something great to attain it. So, hey, more grease to your elbows.
Thank you.
And you said that
More
you
grease
can
to her
twerk.
voice.
Yeah, she said that. I heard it loud and clear.
So can you prove it?
Can you prove it?
Yeah.
It's not
right,
a
right here and
twerkathon.
now.
It's not a twerkathon.
No,
We are
but-
doing a twerkathon on Showbiz A to Z. My producer has approved. He's also interested, just like me, myself,
It's
Coach
not a
Freeman,
twerkathon.
Uncle Ken, Uncle Ben,
They'll
and everybody here.
disqualify me if they see that.
Okay.
That
okay.
that reminds me of a question.
Uncle Ken.
In the interviews that you are allowed to grant,
Yeah.
are there certain things you cannot say
Yes. So
that
there's
if you say could disqualify you?
okay. So there are two major things that they noted that you have to add attempt to any, like Guinness World Records record attempt for the longest singing marathon by an
Attempt.
individual.
Okay.
The attempt is very
It's
important,
important to them.
to them.
Okay.
That's why we called you attempter.
And then because it's Guinness, no alcoholic brand can come on board unless I notify them that this brand is coming on board. Then they give me the approval.
Okay.
But aside
Okay.
alcohol, any
When you
other
say
brand.
this brand coming on board, what do you mean?
Okay, so let's
Are you,
say
do you
an
have
al-
sponsors?
Yes, I have sponsors.
okay.
So if a sponsor comes in and it's an
Okay.
alcoholic brand and it's not Guinness, I cannot use my own personal
Choice.
choice or
or
selection.
brand,
I
yeah.
have to inform them
Okay.
that this brand is okay, proceed.
Okay.
Yes, but to avoid all that, I don't think I want to risk that. So those are the two major things that I've
Prohibitions
really- yeah.
that they have. Okay.
They gave us a document, I mean,
Okay.
specific guidelines.
Okay. Let me read a number of them. Then I come to Coach Freeman. He's the voice coach. So one says the song sung throughout the attempt must be recognizable and
Yes.
performed to a reasonable standard.
Yes.
This is at the discretion of the Guinness World Records. 2.
Yes.
Applicants may be accompanied or unaccompanied. If accompanied, no musician may play for more than 4 hours, after which they must take a break of at least 4 hours. 3. Apart from pauses lasting not more than 30 seconds between tunes, singing must be done continuous. 4. Each piece of music must last at least 2 minutes. 5. No piece of music may be repeated in performance within 4 hours. A playlist of all the tunes performed must be maintained and submitted with a claim. No improvisation or jamming is allowed.
Yeah.
Okay, so these are the rules. The singathon. Afua Asantewaa Aduonum. What is the O, please?
Owusu.
Owusu Aduonum.
Yes.
Owusu Aduonum. Okay, we have Coach Freeman also in the studio. Coach.
Yes, sir.
This is good news, eh?
Oh, this is good, actually. This is really good news.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on one of the musical platforms, and her information was forwarded there.
Okay.
And that was where I picked it. And as soon as they sent it, I was like, this is good. Anything that will give us attention is good.
Great.
So I shared it straight on my Facebook, straight, you know. And I remember the first question that the first person asked me was, "Oh, is she one of yours?" I'm like, I don't know her. I just think that this is good for our industry.
Yeah.
Anything that will make us look
Yeah.
positive, you know. So I shared for my people to love. So far, she has almost 300 likes on my page already, and quite a number of comments. She should go and take a look at, you know. So I'm glad I can see her now and talk to her, because I also had a few things I was worried about. I'd like to know.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, we will get into that.
Yeah.
But you are a voice coach.
Yes, sir.
She's singing for 4 days and 9 hours. Professionally, is it healthy?
Not the healthiest thing professionally, but then it is a contest. When it comes to contests, you know, the you have to put on your game face and play, you know, and so that's the thing, because it's a contest.
Yeah.
You got to push through. You know, when it comes to contests, the rules are different.
Okay.
They're not just going to give you something because they like you. You know, this is all about pushing yourself beyond the normal limits. That's what the Guinness Book is all about. So, so yeah, that's why, you know, it's like that.
So, as a voice coach, what must she do to keep the voice intact throughout the period, the 4-day period?
It is not what she does there that will really, it's what she does before. You see, the preparation a performer goes through for a performance is more important than the performance. She has to be ready physically, because singing is a physical activity. The vocal cords are a set of muscles and cartilage. And breath management, breath control, tonality, pitching, all this activity, and you know, switching from one pitch to the other, you know, changing keys, changing rhythm.
Okay.
There's so much happening at the same time. You know, when you sing, there's so much happening at the same time. So there's a lot of things that she should be in control of. Most importantly, her voice, her breathing, and her condition, physical conditioning. Very, very important.
Okay, if you are to help her from now till when the event will happen,
Yes.
and the date is Asantewaa
24th.
27th.
So the contract agreement is to attempt to break,
Okay,
and to break is 4 days 9 hours.
okay,
But I just explained that 9 hours is not called a day.
okay,
So to break is 4 days 9 hours.
okay.
Now, if we break the 4 days 9 hours and you exceed, that is when you set.
Okay. Okay.
So what they want now is I'm attempting to break, not to set.
Okay.
Yes, but
So-
we know what we want. I mean, you can't just break and not set.
If you can.
Yeah, but with them, what all they know is that we are attempting to break.
Okay.
So it's 5 days for my personal
break.
reach.
To reach.
Yes, but the attempting to break is 4
Okay.
days 9 hours.
Okay.
Sorry.
So to the back to the question.
Yeah.
As a voice coach, if you are to train her now till that time, what would you do?
Oh, there are a lot of things. we have to start checking her breathing. You know, it's very important. You know, sustaining of notes, suspending of notes, holding of notes, breath management, breath control.
Are they going to take? How do you call it? Are they going to consider all the technicalities of the singing?
Not necessarily.
No.
That's why it's not so much the technicalities.
Okay.
It's the ability to keep going.
Keep going.
You know. So we have to build her conditioning, build her stamina, vocal stamina, physical stamina, vocal stamina. It starts with breath.
Okay.
You know, sound is created by vibrating air traveling in waves already. So that sound is going, and you still have to use breath to control and maintain it. So we have to work on her breathing as much as we can. And then we start working on her pitch. We have to build her a vocal register that can sustain her. A vocal register is essentially a voice that has a low, a mid, and a high, a beginning, a middle, and an end. So she can switch from one, end to the other if she needs to comfortably, without.
Afua, is this carrying you?
I actually did that with the song arrangement. So I
Wow.
know which songs are low tempo. I mean, I don't want to say everything because you don't know who is trying
Yes.
to attempt to-
Yes.
Yeah,
So you
but
can't.
of course, what he's saying is right.
Yeah. Physical,
I
and
mean,
then
you can start with, let's say, Terminator.
exactly,
Yeah.
you have to arrange. Now, after that, then we have to do a simulation.
What is that, please?
A simulation is where we attempt. Let's get her to sing for 4 hours
Like I'm doing with
non-stop.
sleep now.
Yes.
You are doing that, eh?
With sleep.
With sleep?
With
Okay.
sleep.
Oh.
So
yeah.
look at my eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you sleep for how many hours now?
It's not even coming.
Hey, what shall I see?
Yeah, you have to
Wow.
start the simulation. Yes,
I don't have to shock my system on the day.
we need to be able to find out her right now. What is her record now? So we should be able to push her. I think if we start with a 4-hour limit, and then check it, and then try to extend it to 8 hours, and then So we have a lot of work to do. She has.
Afua,
yeah.
I hope you're doing all this already.
You know what the soldiers go through.
Yeah,
It's similar.
So if she has the right mindset,
that's it.
that's a great place to start.
That's
from.
it.
That's
What
the
about
thing.
dieting?
Dieting? Yeah, what she eats.
Is
what
she supposed to eat something, not to eat something?
No, that's not so much. That's not so much what's important. A lot of people worry about diet, but then
When it comes to voice.
to a large extent, your vocal cords are a set of muscles that, when you train them, they will give you what you're looking for. Now, the diet part is because your voice is built into your body. So it's at the mercy of what you eat or don't eat, how you feel, or what you drink or stuff. But usually, you already know what what your body doesn't like. To a large extent, So avoid it, especially when you're preparing for performance.
Some people say
You
it's not right to take in chilled water. It spoils the voice.
I think if you live in Ghana, you better drink cold water to balance your body temperature every now and then. If not, you will die. Because that rule first came.
Off my fridge.
Yeah, but that rule came from people who came from a very cold climate. That's where that rule came from. So here, there's nothing wrong with you taking something cold to balance
So that
your
doesn't
body
affect
temperature.
your
Doesn't necessarily.
your voice?
Even when your voice gets a frozen, this thing, it's
Yeah.
a very temporal effect. Very,
Okay.
very temporal. It's abuse that brings, destruction.
What about oil? Oily food.
How oily? Everything we eat has oil.
Groundnut. How about groundnut?
Every seed. Here's the craziest thing. Every seed has oil. So oil is not the issue. What affects people? Find out what's good for your health. These days we have enough information. What group?
Yeah.
What's your blood group? What doesn't your blood group like? You understand? What's your genotype? This information is
So,
there.
Coach,
Yes, sir.
one question.
Yes, sir.
Being a woman, does her boob size affect her lot?
Interestingly, what she will be needing the most to use for this performance will be her diaphragm and her intercostal muscles, which are connected to the walls of her stomach. That, you see, singing involves muscle coordination. muscles all over the body get involved when you really start singing. You know, so it's a physical exercise. And we need to be able to go. That's why we need that simulation to begin to read her, to see when she's beginning to show signs of weariness, fatigue, and then know how to reboot, her, and all that stuff. So it's a big deal.
But coach,
yes, sir.
We've just been told that she can decide to sing in one key throughout.
Yeah, but
without anybody.
Yes, but
so long as she endures.
But then that's
but some of the songs
but
you have
the
to
song,
because she's using soundtracks, that will not work.
So she can't do that.
If she was playing with a live instrument, that would be possible.
Or sing a cappella.
Because every song that she sings is from different keys. Most of the songs are different keys because all keys are based on voice types, and how they can express themselves. So that's the challenge. The fact that she's using soundtracks already defeats that purpose.
But we've been told she doesn't have to interpret the songs the way they are.
Not necessarily. However, she can bore herself
by not
singing by not expressing herself.
I get the point. I get the point you're making.
Singing is also, as much as it is physical, it's also emotional. You have to get some degree of emotion. You have to be enjoying it. If not, you wear yourself out.
Okay. Joe 99.7 FM, Showbiz A to Z. We are in the studio with Afua Asantewaa Aduonum. She is.
Kwame, what's the name she's using for this contest?
Afua Asantewaa Aduonum.
Yeah.
You're using your full.
But the hashtag is Afua Asantewaa.
Afua Asantewaa. Okay. And she's attempting to break the record of the longest singing marathon for the Guinness World Records. It's happening 24th to 27th. Where?
At the
this is December.
Center.
Wow.
Aviation.
Christmas, you still be.
I'll be having fun.
Should be jamming.
I'll be having fun. So let me just do. We are trying to make the sets more comfortable, like a living room. So we have couch, everything available. Flower pots, just create some ambience to make my home, my new home, my new home comfortable with a glass around the stage, more lights, everything. AC.
You sleep for 4 hours
if needed.
Is there any break?
Yes.
Is there any break in between?
Yes, I can decide to do 5 minutes after each hour, or do 20 minutes after 4 hours attempt.
Okay. That's
Wow. You can send in your questions to Afua now. Uncle Ben is asking a question.
No, please.
Uncle, we didn't hear the question.
How can I drink and do this? I'll just drop the microphone and go home.
You were on the floor before I
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, so, for me, we start. How, she should have some capacity now. I don't know if she started jogging or if she's been jogging.
I dance.
You dance?
I dance and sing.
And twerk.
Okay.
You're going to have to start jogging.
Okay.
You're going to have to start jogging. Okay. We're going to warm and stretch her vocal cords. There are exercises.
Stretch.
Yeah, because it has to. Yeah, warm and stretch it before.
So like
that answer she gave me just now.
Yeah.
Some of the breaks will be for her to warm and stretch her vocal cords to get ready for the next 4 hours.
Wow.
Andy Dusty sends a message to ask a question.
Okay, let's ask.
He says which DJs are you? But you said you were not using DJs.
No, so we are using DJs.
Oh,
Even
you
the
are?
song compilation. Getting the instrumentals, arranging the songs and all that. We need a team of DJs. I've been saying this,
but not on the.
Even on the day, we do need. They need to control.
Have you chosen them already? Because he wants to know.
So today, Mekwikwe, officially announced that he will be helping me with that.
Okay.
So Andy's asking, I feel like just 600 songs in 4 days isn't enough.
Yeah.
Yes.
You are getting more.
She needs like 3,000.
Yes.
No, I don't need 3,000.
No, she doesn't.
The songs
can
I'm
repeat.
arranging, I can
You can repeat
them.
some of them
Yeah,
After-
so
after
and
4
they are
after
supposed
4
to be
hours.
comfortable songs. If I decide to, have all the lyrics of,
That would be impossible.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
familiar songs that I can even easily sing without looking on the, screen
The
for
monitor,
lyrics. Yeah.
Okay. It's doable.
I just don't want to release all the gist,
Yes.
but yeah, Andy just pushed me.
Okay, so you can send in your questions now at 0551111997. We've had some already.
Have you decided on what food to eat?
Yeah.
The nutritionist will decide.
The nutritionist will.
Okay.
Okay.
Someone is asking, may I know if she's allowed to eat or use the washroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even stated, you have the document, right?
Yeah.
They stated that you can even bath.
Yeah.
But if you decide to take more break other than the 5 minutes, you should make sure that it doesn't distract the flow of the attempt.
Okay.
But if you do 10 minutes, know that if you're doing 107 hours, you should do 110. Because
Okay.
they will deduct the extra minutes of their official 5 minutes from your hours and then it will drop.
So even if you're going to bath, you have 5 minutes.
So they are giving you 5 minutes. If you want to bath, you should at least be within 5 and 10. Or, something. If you exceed to 15, 20, you've distracted the attempt.
Okay.
But if you're within 10 minutes, at least they can deduct the 5 after your final hours.
Okay.
So if you did 117, you might drop to about 116 point something or something. So
And
the
you-
number of breaks exceeding what they officially gave you will be subtracted from.
From the final.
But what
Yeah.
the 5 minutes you don't use will not be added.
It will not be added. Yeah. So you should practice.
You have to go for the
You should
thing.
practice having 3-minute baths
2 minutes.
or even 2.
How,
We know how we'll go about it. Don't worry.
how is it going to be covered?
Live streaming, and they stated that we have to have a camera positioned directly on me, not movable. That's the content. They
Your
will
camera,
officially-
or they will provide the camera?
They are not providing
No,
you
Anything.
you have
Your
to submit
camera.
Everything.
Yes.
Mm.
So a position camera directly on me, showing the time and the witnesses
Okay.
and the timer. Those are the main.
Who are the
people.
witnesses?
Yes. So
Who-
coming to that, that's why I stated earlier that all these specific people in my circle
Okay.
needs to be critically selected because
Huh.
you don't know their health condition. Anything can happen.
Wow.
I would even prefer a soldier because they have been through the toughest training to be able to sit for a longer period or stand for a long period.
Wow.
I can't just say, "Oh, okay, my friend should come and do this for me." It's not going to work. She will just pick her phone, trying to chat. The slightest mistake, everything is gone.
So you stream it on your Facebook page or where?
That is the order. Everywhere.
Would you allow any media house to stream it as well?
I can't say no because they said yes.
Okay.
All media houses must be involved.
Okay.
You can have exclusivity purposes. You can have supporting purpose, like the normal, sponsorship stuff. But it has to be. If we are not involved, it doesn't even encourage them to pay much attention to us. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What the Nigerians did, if you are there, you can't say no. But if they give you the acceptance or the permission and nobody is minding you, unless your effort is so relevant that they can't ignore.
Are you receiving support already?
Yes.
Financial support,
So
other
far, I have-
items you'd need?
Yes. So, for example, with the timer or the timers, because they have to be about 5 screens
Hey.
reading that. Yes. And facing the public as well. So we have Electroland Ghana on board. They are providing everything electronic that we need, from ACs, TV, everything.
Whoa.
Screens, everything.
Hmm.
And then we have individuals supporting as well. Dr. Bokete. There are individuals coming on board to support.
Supporting with cash?
Yes, individuals with cash. But so far, Electroland Ghana is on board with what I've said. And we have further conversations as well pending. And then we have, the Masseuse, right? Also, yes, they've reached out, and a few have also reached out for the stage lights and all that. So it's coming in. And the Ghana Tourism Authority.
I was about to ask.
Yes. Unfortunately, when the CEO reached out, we had already secured aviation. He wanted to offer the village. Yes, he said they are creating a village at the airport roundabouts, which would have hosted this. But regardless, they are going to mount a giant screen there for the public in case aviation cannot contain the numbers.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's the help GTA is offering.
It's offering, but we need more. We need more because this is not about 15 people on ground. I'm sure we are going to have 50 people involved because every eye must be open. Security and even ECG needs to ensure that the light doesn't go off. And MTN or the telcos, Vodafone, they should make sure that the data is, softened a bit because of the live stream, and the musicians, please, I'm pleading with them, copyright issues. Yes, we will reach out to them, but they should
they don't block you.
Exactly, they shouldn't strike us.
But don't you need to see them before the
Exactly.
We will, but some will be difficult to reach out to. You know how it works here. I don't know, maybe by grace they will open up, but let's see how it goes. Yeah.
Wow, I think you need to sort that out before the day because.
But
instrumentals, Ghanaian, most of the time it's Sonny that strikes me.
Don't be
when
surprised.
I use Ghanaian music on my socials.
Don't be surprised.
So Sonny, please, if you are
they will
listening,
block you. Now people may go out, so please clear yourself before you start. Yes, Piman.
Yeah, I was going to say that if they look at it from a very good place, everybody should be happy if their songs are.
Exactly.
You should be happy because this is promoting you
Exposure.
worldwide. This is all good for us. So whatever needs to be done, whoever needs to write a letter to cover for this, I think we should do that fast because.
Okay, let's do that fast. Talking about tourism, how is this going to boost Ghana's tourism? You were first runner-up of the Miss Tourism Ghana 2014.
Let me make you laugh small.
Let me laugh.
So the music guru that told me that I cannot sing, I should go to pageantry. I went to tourism and I played second. Now I'm done. I'm here doing singathon and he's the deputy minister for tourism. So he needs to come back and support me because we have a swap now. So wherever he is, I'm sending this message straight to him. Honorable
Okregu-Manteh.
I didn't pursue music, that's fine. I went for pageantry. I tried. I placed second. Now you are honorable. Deputy minister. That's also a second place. You see, we were meant to be. So I need him to come and support me on this. I am not singing vocally, so I don't need him to
come and judge you
me on that. So I'm pleading.
Okay.
Yes.
Right here, Joy 99.7 FM, and we're having a conversation with Afua Asantewaa Aduonum. She's attempting to break the longest singing marathon, the Guinness World Records. Yeah, and we're having a conversation. Now let me welcome you to the third edition of the Christian Women's Recognition Awards 2023. Now this award seeks to recognize and encourage women who have contributed immensely to community development in various fields and advancement of the kingdom of God. So these are unsung women from across Ghana and beyond. The theme is Legacy Alive, and the date is 10th December 2023. Venue Holiday Inn Hotel Airport. The time is 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Special guest of honor is Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Alban Bagbing. So this award is powered by FOG Foundation and FOG Media and sponsored by Joy 99.7 FM. So come, let's honor our matrix. Tomorrow is a Sunday, and as usual at 1:30 p.m. we'll be listening to Pentecost Hour And that's a religious broadcast program sponsored by the Church of Pentecost, with the chairman of the Church of Pentecost, Apostle Eric Nyamiche, on Joy 99.7 FM every Sunday. So tune in every Sunday at 1:30 p.m. as Apostle Nyamiche brings you life transforming truth that nourishes the soul, ignites passion, and restores hope in the nations. And of course, Church of Pentecost, we are possessing the nations for the Lord. Now give yourself a treat with Puma Cola. Yes, Puma Cola refreshes and tastes just as cola should. With our unique flavor profile, Puma Cola is bold enough to be the hero of any party. It's perfect for a quick pick-me-up during a busy day or as an addition to your next cocktail. Puma brings a whole new vibe, best set chilled. It's available at major distribution outlets and wholesale points. Just call them on 0262 351 251. 0262 351 251. Puma Cola. Yeah, you need to taste that. Joy 99.7, and we're still right here giving you the best that you can have when it comes to entertainment. So you need to stick and stay with us. Afua Aduonum is here. But in the meantime, though, let me also tell you about this new offer from MTN. You know, it's a new world of doing business, and your business shouldn't be left out. It's time to get a Momo for Business today to accept payment from over 15 million Momo customers. All you need is a business registration certificate on your Ghana card. So applying to be MTN Momo merchant, it's been made very simple and fast. You just have to dial hash star 5051 hash, yes, and follow the prompt to apply online at Momo Merchants application mtn.mtn.com.gh, Momo Merchants application.mtn.com.gh, and you'll receive a reference number which you can use to track your application. So don't get caught waiting. Enjoy secure transactions and convenient transactions for your business with MTN Momo today. Know that application is free. Do not pay any money to anyone for a merchant payment solution. Report any fraudulent charges using the Momo app available on Play Store and App Store. Now let's go watch more plays. It's a season of plays here. Roverman Productions, in partnership with Joy FM, will excite you again with another brand new and hilarious Ebo White play for Girls the Spell. Now it is usually said that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, yeah? But what is the way to a pretty girl's heart? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers? Prayers and prophecies, or a love spell? Yes, for girls. Esther and Ivy find themselves in a very interesting situation on campus, which calls on them to rethink everything as they knew it, their thoughts, their desires, and their spiritual lives. Will it be worth it? For Girls the Spell, it demonstrates the power of the mind and the harmful effects of prejudice. The play comes on at Bema Hall at Bema Camp, Accra, on 2nd, 3rd, 8th, 9th, and 10th December as follows. So Fridays at 7 p.m., one show only. Saturdays at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., two shows only. Sundays 1 p.m., 4 p.m., and 8 p.m., three shows. That is the Roverman 1, 2, and 3. So you can't miss this play. The rate is 150 Ghana cedis. You can get your tickets at Koba, short code *35*535# on all networks and at the usual outlets: front desk of Joy FM, Shell shops at airports, East Legon, Dansuman and Tema, Community 11, total shops at Bachona and Hacho, and at Frankie's Osu. You can also go to Roverman's pages on Facebook, on Instagram, or call them 0505546010 or WhatsApp 0505546030 for enquiries. It's Joy 99.7 FM. we come in here to wrap up the conversation with Afua. Ben Bracco, legend, is right here with us. Coach Freeman as well as Afua herself. And we've been doing this together with Uncle Ken, host of Ken's Music Mix on Joy FM and Jazz on Joy. All right. So let me come in and speak to Afua again. So you were mentioning the things that you will need. Did you leave anything out? Did you leave anything out?
Okay, so this involves the general public. And I cannot sit here and say 10, 15, 20 would come. You can attest to the fact that a number of Ghanaians will be trooping in to give in their support. And of course, this is not cooking. So they would drink, they would be hungry. So we call on, food companies or food vendors that can sponsor the public coming in to reach out to us. And also anybody at all that can render services on the day voluntarily are also welcomed. And we also need security.
When you say services, be specific.
Okay, so there's a lot to be done on the field. Aside me being the focus and my stage and every other thing, we need volunteers to make sure that there is order aside the security. Make sure that items are not misplaced easily. Make sure that people don't leave stuffs deliberately and all that. Just human resource stuffs.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
And then we need a marquee for officials on the ground, production team that would like to, have a nap. And we've reached out to a few mattress companies to come and support with, mattresses. And we are trying to make the process comfortable for it because the days are many. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Afua. Let me come to Coach Freeman, your final words to Afua, and then I come to Ben Bracco.
We are starting work now.
Oh, breaking news.
Eh?
Sonotech Medical and Diagnostic Center is ready. You want to hear it? To support you medically. Woo!
Please, how do you say I was seeing in English? I was seeing. How do you say I was seeing Gumi?
Goosebumps.
And come back up goosebumps. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you know why I'm saying wow?
Joy FM gets results, man.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know why I'm saying wow?
Why?
I patronize them a lot at the West Hills Mall.
Oh, you do?
But they don't know I'm the one.
They know. Maybe they know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
They don't know.
Oh.
I be someone whom you. Yes.
Thank you very much.
But you've done
Sonotech.
amazing. This is through your platform, and I'm highly grateful.
This is Joy FM.
Are you telling me?
This is Joy.
Like, are you telling me? I know.
No, but do you feel the joy?
I do. Sometimes I need to receive it and process it.
Yeah.
I know what they can do. I know their services.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a great one there. Yes, Coach Freeman.
So, like I said earlier, the process that prepares a performer for performance is so much more important than the performance itself. The process that that prepares a performer for the performance is very important, much more important than the performance itself. So,
wow.
So the preparation is going to be very hot. She's already learning how to stay awake, but then when you stay awake, how do you keep your voice awake?
Coach Freeman, let me put you on the spot. So people are supporting with this and that. Are you supporting with coaching?
I posted her thing on her.
No, I mean as in training.
Yeah, but I posted her stuff even without knowing
I guess
her.
I'm not even going home from here. I'm going with him.
No, please. I'm not allowed to do that.
I already posted her stuff without knowing her. So I already started supporting her long before I met her.
Before. Okay. So you are getting more support, eh? That's great.
The love has been amazing.
All right. Ben Bracco, what's it? Opinion kasa. Opinion gwara na insua san. Intino. Opinion gwara mai. Yeah. So your final words on a first attempt. Any advice you want to give to up and coming artists?
Well, I think it was, like I said, attempt is very laudable.
Thank you.
And it is almost like a sacrifice
Yeah.
to the music and arts industry in Ghana. And I think that musicians all over the place should express their gratitude and support, as indeed Mr. Freeman is doing.
Great.
And as I've done by asking you to include my song.
Thank you very much. Let me say that Uncle Ben is performing on 23rd December at the Good Coast Bar and Restaurant. Yes, he's performing together with Amanda Bar, Besta Simons, Paulina Odro, Pat Thomas, and a lot of other artists. So please go there and see him perform. Yeah, those who are saying, yeah, we like your music, we like him, go and see, go pay and
Can I ask
see
Coach a
him.
question?
Yeah. Yes, quickly before we
Can
go.
I
Coach.
skip 23rd and attend the event, please?
It's not possible.
Can I skip the
Should I say yes or no?
It's not even possible.
Okay, thank you very much. And then to you, Esther and your kids, Ama, Kosia, and Asana. This one from PB, Prince Benjamin. Thanks so much for listening to Showbiz A to Z on Joy 99.7 FM. We're back same time next week. Let me say a big thank you to you, Coach Freeman. Thank you, Uncle Ben Braku, to you, Ken Addy, and Afua Asantewaa Aduonum. We wish you all the best. Yeah, we'll be there to support you. Charlie, so wish you all the best. Show produced by Philip Nye, Anita Tay, Chris PK was on social media, and DJ Wubete as usual. Give us the music.